Everybody's having themselves a wonderful Wednesday evening, hopefully. And like I say, folks, listen, man, I don't know about you. If you watch these folks on YouTube, I got to give a big shout out to all the content creators. Being a content creator is not an easy task. It's not, because it take a lot of work, especially if you got some of these successful platforms. These guys are probably dropping what? What's up, Bronx Big Dog? These guys are probably dropping like 3, 4, sometimes 5 videos a day. How many times they going live? So to me, being a content creator is a hard job, man, because it take a lot of discipline. Because once again, like to me, when I do videos, what I do is I try to edit it. A lot of times you got people, they don't edit their video. They just throw it up there. To me, what I try to do is, if I'm talking about something, I'm talking about somebody else. Yan 3212. When I'm talking about people, I try to give you their pictures or give you something there that make it tangible. ENY 318, how you doing? So even with that being said, being a content creator is a hell of a job, especially when you got a full-time job. So imagine trying to be a content creator. You got a full-time job, you're going to school, or right now you're a parent that you got to take care of your children. So when you look at all that, it's only 24 hours in a day. So you trying to do a job, create content, take care of your kids or your responsibility, or going to school. That's a lot. I don't care what anybody say. Being a content creator is like, man, it takes a lot of discipline. Mildred, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Being a content creator take a lot of discipline. And like right now is I work. And sometime, double up, bubble up, 7-8. I salute you, Glaze. Keep up the good work. Thank you, double up, bubble up, 7-8. I appreciate that. But like I was saying, being a content creator, and I have to give a big shout out and clap for all the content creator that's out there, because it's not easy. Everybody do it differently. With me, I learned. Glaze, I don't know how you do it. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, this is a pain in the butt, man. And you know what? I learned from Infomine. Shout out to Infomine. Infomine had a hell of a platform. Some years ago, he put my story up there. I got in contact with him. We started talking, and he was able to put my story out there. So once again, being Ron Burgundy. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? Everybody loving that music, man. Everybody loving that music, man. Everybody loving that music, man. But like I said, I learned from Infomine. And once I learned from Infomine and how he do it, because when he doing a story, he makes sure he got a picture. The picture is showing you who the individual is. If he talk about a different area, geographical area, whether it's New York, Chicago, wherever it's at, he tried to put you in the mind. Like you see that picture behind me? The Empire, look, what's that? The Statue of Liberty? No, the World Trade Center. You see the World Trade Center? So basically, we doing a story about the World Trade Center. He tried to find old footage to represent the World Trade Center. So even with that being said, man, being a content creator is a very, very, very difficult job. So once again, when y'all see people out there doing their YouTube, you gotta, hey, look, especially if you find it interesting and they hone your attention, you gotta give praise when praise is due, because it's not an easy job. And that's why you see everybody can't be content creator, because if you lazy, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna fail miserably. So whatever you put into it, that's what you're gonna get out of it. If you put nothing into it, hey, sometimes I go to bed late, get up early, and I say, oh man, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. So you have to discipline yourself, man. Hey, Ron, man. Like I say, let me know what I can do to help you, man. Let me know what I can do to help you, man. Hey, look, I need a new song. I need a new song, man. I need a new song. William Noble, how you doing, man? Hey, how you doing? Hey, but listen, let's get started, man. I did a couple pieces today. I dropped one early this morning, I think about 12 o'clock, so noon. Then I drop another one at 6. And right now is I'm reading the comment. And some people hit me up, oh man, you wrong. How can you say that? How can I say what? How can I say what? What am I saying? I'm not saying anything. Right now, if you listen, my man is saying to himself, William Nowhere, with anything in life, if you're going to put forth, with anything in life, if you ain't going to put forth the effort, no purpose of doing it. You're right, man. Hey, so anyway, like getting back to what I was saying earlier, I did a video, and right now is I did 2 videos, and with my man was speaking about right now is how doing an interview, how with the Supreme team they purchase 300 to 400 kilos at one time. And to me, a lot of times, like people hit me up, but how you know that's not true? You're right. Don, how you doing? How you doing? Tiz, what's up, Tiz? How you doing? So everybody, like, how you know it's not true? When you sit back and think about it, 300 to 400 keys, even during that period of time, that was a lot of money. You took my anywhere from 10, and I'm saying to 14 million. I know I was in a comment, and he did say it was the biggest one-time purchase. But even with that being said, it's like, look at that, man. Do you know the magnitude of 300 to 400 keys? And what people don't understand, and don't get me wrong, like I say, during that period of time, Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols was the #1 guy out there in that age bracket when it came down to the coke. These guys used to get their stuff from him. And a lot of times people do not understand that. You can have a name. You can have a hell of a name. But really, what do that really mean? I'm hoping to see that Fat Kev, you know, no, I do not know what you mean. That's a lot of work, especially back in the 80s and 90s. Come on. It is a lot of work. And what people don't understand, guess what? It is a lot of work. But once again, I just think this, right? Like, I just think sometimes when people come on these platforms, they feel they have to stretch the truth. Somebody hit me up. They said, well, in your book, you say you made 40 a day. I didn't always make 40 a day. During the peak time, when everything was calculating, I was making 40 a day at one time. So, but that just didn't come from crack. That came from heroin. So once again, right now is when I listen to people and they get mad when Freeway, what's up, man? Cleveland, Ohio in the house. They get mad when you express yourself. But the reason I say that because it was like 150 members of the team at one time. But that don't mean nothing. They wasn't, like I say, folks, okay, you're right, it was 150. But it wasn't moving like that. It wasn't moving like that. Do you know what it takes to move like that? Everybody, you got 150 people. Okay, how many bosses can you have? Okay, at that time I knew 3. Preem, Prince, and Green Eye Born. Okay, at that present time. But once again, you got lieutenants. Once again, you got security. You got lookout. You got sellers. You got people that bagging and cutting it up. So that's how you break up that 150. Once again, KOJO88 TV. What's up, man? How you doing? People hit the like button. Yo, folks, listen, hit the like button, y'all. Right now, I got 72 people in here, 84 people in here on the 11 like, man. Hitting the like button is free. Hitting the like button is free. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hitting the like button is free. It don't cost you anything. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. So I put up that, and I got hit up. Everybody like, oh, man, you know, you hating. What the hell I got to hate for, man? City Bama. He could have even been calculating as a whole under the umbrella whether he received profit of it or not. You know what? Like I say, I don't know. Listen, tap the screen or hit the 3 dots on the upper right-hand corner and smash the like button. It's free to hit the like button. But anyway, right now, I'm just listening to what he had to say. And even with that being said, like I said right now, was guess what? Guess what? I hit the button. Okay, man. Hey, Tiz, thank you, man. We got to catch up, Tiz. We got to catch up, brother. We got to catch up, man. Hit me tomorrow. Yan3212. I got you. Official beat. Peace, family. Peace to you too, man. But let me see if I can go into it, man. Let me find exactly what I'm talking about. Let me see. Let me go into it and see the latest thing that I have put out. Because once again, folks, I'm not here to cap. You don't have to cap. Only thing you have to do is speak the truth. And to me, right now, is when I listen to my man, what he was talking about. Let me get past my hold up. Supreme team doing something where people can see. They're gonna see exact. Let me see something. Hold on. Say that they bought 400 kilos at one time. That made a lot of people air perk. Okay, 400 keys. That's cartel money. And right now is, if y'all was getting 400 keys, that was your largest purchase. I want y'all to listen to him first, and I'll be back.
Biggest purchase that you made at the height of everything?
I'd say we bought one time, I don't know, maybe 300 keys, 400 keys one time, and whatnot. Yeah.
Well, folks, y'all just heard it for yourself. 300 to 400 keys. You know what I'm saying? 300 to 400 keys. In the 80s, wholesale coke was going for 25 to 35,000 a key. 400 keys equal 10 to 14 million street investment. Supreme Team was known for buying in bulk, but documented court records show consistent kilo purchase, not confirmed. It was not in the transcript. So when Prince say that they was making or buying 300 to 400 keys, was that just literally or what? Was he adding steroid to that number? I don't know. But once again, right now is, man, listen. Hey, folks, listen. Okay, even right now, even with that topic, 300 to 400 keys, people got to understand where he was at. He was in New York. He was in New York. Now, if people to say, if the Supreme Team was in California, or the Supreme Team was in Texas, or Arizona, then that's possible. I know a guy, right now, he was BMF before BMF was BMF. And right now, the most he was getting at a time was 250. But you know what? He had to go out there to California to get it and get his people to bring it back. They was using boat. They was using, okay, plane, okay, having girls strap girdles and putting keys in there. They was using train. They was using a bus. They was going back and forth driving. But right now is when you sit back and you link, only way you're gonna do that, you have to be on the cartel level. You have to be. I watched the whole clip, and he say over a period of time, later in the interview, play that. But even with that being said, hey, Mike Johnson, and what I'm saying is, like right now, Wiz, guess what? A lot of times, you know, okay, and the only thing I'm basing it upon, even with Sonny, what's up, man? Even with Fat Cat, when I was out there, the most he was getting was 30 to 50. And these guys was known to get their stuff from him, from Cat. And even with that being said, I'm speaking about the time frame that I was out there. Because once again, when they was getting 400,000, I got out there from 87 to 88. So when I was out there, through 87 to 88, okay, Prince was incarcerated. So right now, when was they getting their keys? Did they got their keys before I got there or after I left? I'm just confused. Because once again, when I was out there, guess what? Who was in charge? Bimmy and Black Just. Preem was fighting his Fed case. Prince was fighting a state case. Green Eye Born, who was the number 3rd person, was fighting a state body. So once again, what happened to those 400 keys? What happened to that 400 keys? Because once again, Right now is I didn't know Prince. I didn't know Green Eye Born. But once again, if they had or left or was part of a 400 key transaction, why they wasn't being taken care of? Why Bimmy and Black just wasn't taking care of the Supreme Team? I'm confused. So I'm speaking about right now from the time frame that I was up there, and it's not making sense. Yes, Method Man underscore Ed. Yes, I'm calling cap. I think they inflated those numbers. Okay? Hey, listen, Don Juan, fake plant, has a mic that broadcasts to the feds. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that. What's the most key you ever seen at one time? 30 to 50. They are, okay, they doing it for a movie, okay. And you know what? That could be it. That could be it. Blowing that money on cars, women, and jewelry, and everybody else a lot. And you know what? That's what somebody was telling me today. You know what? It didn't take him long. And you know why it didn't take him long? Because once again, Wayne, my man, El Primo, what's up, man? If they had 400 brick, that whole area would have been flooded. Okay, look, this is SCC Wayne El Primo. Make sure y'all go check out his channel, his platform. Right now is Wayne Plug was El Chapo. Wayne Plug was El Chapo. So Wayne, hypothetically right now is when somebody say they purchased 400 keys at one time, okay, how likely was that coming into the hood? And what type of money do that really represent? I'm saying in New York. See, right now, y'all was out in, okay, from my understanding, when you was out there with El Chapo, y'all was out there in Detroit, the Michigan area. So once again, help me to break that down so people can understand 400 is a lot. And when people say that's not going to happen, usually it's already a contract. Okay? So here it is, this band right here, XCC Wayne El Primo. Right now, he was up under El Chapo. They was the biggest. They was one of the biggest, along with Pablo and all other folks. So even right now, is how long would it take to get rid of 400 joints? Hey, listen, man. I guess it all depends. I never had that problem do it. There's shipment that comes so many times per month, and it's constantly sent. It's not just a one-off type situation. You see that? Let me pin that. Let me pin that. Let me pin that. Do y'all see that message? There's shipment that come so many times per month, and it's constantly sent. It's not just a one-off type of situation. So right there, look at that. This is a person that dealt with El Chapo. So they know the game. So once again, when people want to get on these platforms and they want to say this, they want to say that, like I told you, I talked to a good friend of mine. He was BMF before BMF was. And right now he was getting that. And how he was getting it, he had people coming back. Girls putting cocaine in girdles. Yeah, girdles, flying back. He had girls coming on the bus, the train, driving. But once again, not saying it can't be done, but to me, you got to take in consideration it's two different generations. What generation was that? I'm speaking about the generation that I was part of, Bronx, Indio. Yeah, he's definitely know what he's talking about. You don't decide anything when you are dealing with a cartel. And the only way to get your hands on that type of weight would have to be with the cartel. You got to walk that talk. You're right. Okay. No. Oh, yeah. RG73, yes. RG73, yes. That was the original, yeah, you're right. That slid past me, I didn't caught it. You're right. Yeah, he had set up a move for me when I was away. Yeah, you're right. Okay, man, if the cartel has somebody that can move that kind of work, they want them on the team, and they are going to do a contract with them and give them very good numbers. But a lot of times people do not understand that. A lot of times people do not understand that. They do not understand that. But once again, like you say, people want to tell me that I'm capping. Oh man, why you hating? Why you? No, I'm not hating. Because once again, it's not a one-time deal. You got 300 to 400. Come on. You got to make it make sense. So once again, you make it make sense. So at one time, the most y'all purchased with 300 to 400 keys. Then what happened? Did people start running off with it? Because once again, what happened to that type of money off of 300 to 400 keys? Because like I said, when I came in the picture, something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. When I came in the picture, something wasn't right. Like you say, y'all turned everything over to Black Just, may his soul rest in peace, and Bimmy, aka Music. And right now, what they was doing, were they playing games? Because once again, when I was out there, they wasn't doing much of nothing. Because if that's the case, a Brooklyn cat wouldn't have to assist y'all with your needs. Wouldn't have to assist y'all, with certain situation that y'all need taken care of from a financial standpoint. If y'all have 400 keys, you wouldn't need nothing from me. You wouldn't need nothing from me because y'all have 400 keys. Not one, not five, not 10, not 15, not 20, 400. What happened to that 400? Make it make sense. And even with that being said, if y'all was known for getting that type of weight, you mean to tell me what happened as time went on? That allegedly, that six Colombian was killed brutally, bashed, head taken off, body chop up, buried. For what? Less than 5 keys of coke? Make that make sense? So y'all went from purchasing 400 keys, purchasing 400 keys, to executing 6 Colombian for less than 5 keys? Help me to help you. Make that make sense. Because when you reach a certain level, you don't have to worry about it. Sometimes people want to hit you on consignment. So once again, why did your crew revert to robbing and stealing, killing to get a key or two? That's a long way from 400. That's a long way from getting 400 keys. So you went from getting 400 keys to these guys right now got to rob and kill people for what? Less than 5 keys? Something just ain't right. It's just not right. It don't make sense. But like I say, I'm not saying the man is a liar. I'm just thinking it's some type of form of miscalculation and a little bit of steroid got inserted into those numbers. And not only that, let's sit back and think about it. Even court documents, whereas who they was getting they powder from. They was getting it from Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols. And if he was only getting 30 to 50 at a time, and I know one guy, that cat was personally hitting like 20 to 30 at one time. So, I don't know. Like I said right now, guess what? That was just a conversation. And getting back to what I was saying is this, as I got started with this conversation, being a content creator. Shout out to all the content creator. Because once again, shout out to all the content creator. Glaze, man, he didn't know about it. He could, nah. You're spot on with this on Big Bro. Hey, listen, but it's real. It's real. No, Johnny Blaze, I didn't have nothing to do in D.C. Munch Martin, your Glaze, you know any hustler from Staten Island? No, I don't. You know? Well, let me go back. Got desperate when shit hit the fan. Ah, man, Chad Devine. You talking about the Cuban crisis with Chris Rosenberg did with those Colombian. No, I'm not talking about that. Now, I'm not talking about that. That's something totally different. 400 of them things. William Nobles, I think Frank Lucas said the same shit. Doe said he was a billionaire. Did you ever get into it with Valpo? No, I never got into Valpo. There was talk the Furtado brother was supplying cat. You know what? I don't know. RG73, because I didn't know nothing about the Furtado brothers until I came home. So right now is I don't know. That's a possibility. I didn't even know they existed until I came home. Pharaoh, how you doing? Hey, listen, man, I don't know if I can do that. You know, Pharaoh say, hi, Glaze, we need a YouTube content creator course. Okay, guy from you. You are a great one. Listen, that sucker's tedious. On William Malo, okay, William Marlowe. Yeah, Fritz, yeah, I heard a lot about Fritz. You're right. Fritz was doing it. Fritz was on that level. You know what I'm saying? Fritz was low key. I think he was from Charleston, South Carolina. And right now, this dude was so low key, he used to come wearing old clothes. Nothing fancy, nothing flashy. Like I'm talking about like, clothes probably like from the thrift store. But guess what? He blended in. Nobody even knew that Fritz was the plug. Yeah, he was the plug. What? You know what I'm saying? The Furtado brothers was low key. Yeah, they was low key. Like I said right now, I ain't start hearing about them until I got free. Edward Jones, I salute you every time I finally get an alert. You respect it in my eyes till my life gone. Edward Jones, thank you. Hey, but like I said right now, I'm not here to try to bash anybody. But once again, when a lot of times when people come on these platforms and people want to cap, come on. From my understanding, no, Fritz wasn't Jamaican. He was Geechee. He was from, I think, Charleston, South Carolina. You literally saw you come up from the mud, learning, gaining knowledge, getting better and better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't got no, hey, listen, thank you, Farrah. You don't got no other choice. Anything that you keep doing, like I say, when I first started YouTube and I was determined, I can remember my man, shout out to my man, Brad. Brad say, man, look, man, my brother from Brooklyn. He said, man, when you first started, you know, I was showing half of my face. Like, I was like this, showing half of my face, man, because I couldn't get the camera angle right or whatever. He said, man, hey, so it's like whatever you put into it, that's what you're going to get out of it. You put nothing into it, you're going to get nothing out of it. But being a content creator, and shout out to all those guys. Like I watch my man, Terrence Gangsta Williams. Why? Like I say, he doing a hell of a job. And he be creating, he got a nice little team. He doing an interview, he be everywhere. And then I see Hashan Campbell, Bullet Gotti. You got a lot of these cats that's out there that, guess what, doing their thing. China Brim, shout out to him. Harlem Legend, shout out to the Big Fruit Poop on podcast. And Fritz did it the way it should be done, low key. Nobody has to know. Nobody had to know. Nobody did know about Fritz. Zion Lex TV, salute to you, Brian Glaze. Been listening to you for years. I was born and raised in Vanderbilt Project. When I moved to Staten Island in '94, Jimmy Hinchman was my landlord. Wow, man. Vanderbilt, man. People were staying out of Vanderbilt, man. Yeah, okay. I used to hustle as well. Okay, Don. See, we got out of that. Glaze, did you know Pappy Brother and what was his rep throughout New York City? RG 73. Only thing I knew about what Pappy Brother, T Mason. T Mason's a little older than us. He's older than us. So right now, as I heard, like he was well known, well respected, you know. So I don't know much about T Mason, but the name speak for itself. I found you before, Terrence, but I watched both of you. Your life before brought me. Your growth kept me listening and learning. Hey, shout out. Thank you, man. Yeah, Terrence Gangster William, man. That's my guy, man. Mr. Answer Right Back, that's my guy. Hey, guys, make sure y'all go over to XCC, Wayne El Primo. Hey, like I say, that's my guy, man. Make sure y'all go check his content out. And not only that, check him out. Because once again, he got some powerful stories, man. He was down with El Chapo. So when people start talking about numbers and everything else, bingo. Go over to his platform, XCC Wayne El Primo. Go check his platform out. And right now, he got a lot of interesting content out there. Me and him are vibe. You know what, man? Me and him got to do a live. So that's what we're going to probably do. Probably got to set up, when we got some downtime, set up a live, man. Yo, listen, y'all. Listen to ENY318. After the live, please hit the hype button. Please hit the hype button after this live. But yeah, right now, on Wayne, we got to do something, man. We got to do something. He went on Terrence Gangster William YouTube channel, I think about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Okay. Bronx Big Dog, was that Pappy or his brother in Miseducation, Sonny Carson? That was Pappy. That was Pappy. Hey, you waiting? I'm waiting too. I'm waiting too. How do you connect podcasts as well? The video got almost 1 million. How do you connect podcasts as well? We got, hey, you know what? Listen, how do we connect? We gotta get together on something, man. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the video got almost 1 million. Hey, you know what? Send that to me, man. Send me the link to that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the link and my subscription box on this video right here. Send that to me. Send that to me when you get a chance to. Loving that Brooklyn Bridge behind you. I have one from, oh, you got one from Farragut? Okay. Yeah. See, that's a nice piece of artwork. Like, look, my wife, she be collecting. She had that for quite some time. Glaze, did you ever have any running with Gully Man, Posse, out of Crown Heights, or any other heavy Jamaican crew back then? No, I did not, man. No, I did not. I did not have no beef. Shower Posse, no. Hey, look, those guys, man, you stay away from that, man. Those guys wasn't using the Uzi. They was using machine gun. They was using machine guns. Nah, I stay away from that, man. Shower Posse, nah. Shower Posse, the Untouchable, nah, man. Those cats was using machine guns, you know. Hey, folks, listen. Delroy Chinaman, I don't know who that is. Lamar Green, the Supreme Team never had 10 keys at once. Prince lined his ass up, just was getting 20 and 30 brick at a time from Rich Porter. Wow. The pull-up champ. Harrisburg, what's up, man? Uptown to be exact, all right? Black Hand, yep, that was the Preacher Crew. Big up to the real T-Do. T-Do, how you doing? Hey, y'all, listen, man, I'm about to wrap it up, man. I'm about to wrap it up. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe, share. Make sure at the end of this video, y'all hit the hype button, man. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of y'all that took the time to come out here and be on the platform with the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Hey, salute, Edward Jones. Thank y'all. Hey, one love, y'all. One love. Good night.